Welcome back everybody, Rafi16 here, and today we're going to be doing a reaction to the Attack on Titan chapter that dropped for this month. I can't believe a month has actually passed since last chapter, in which Eren or Kruger is actually gonna launch his counterattack, I believe, because he actually reveals himself to Reiner. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the reaction of Attack on Titan chapter 99. I keep having this dream about that old man in the reclaimed land hanging by the neck from a tree. I keep wondering why he would tell us that story before hanging himself. How on earth are we supposed to know why? And that's Reiner talking. I guess back when Annie and Bertolt and him were sent to the walls to infiltrate. He wanted to be forgiven by somebody, anybody. Although after we ourselves abandoned Marcel to die, we have no right to talk about something like forgiveness. Which is true, you guys did abandon him. For some reason, I keep thinking that old man, oh God, wanted someone to pass his judgment. Ooh, and this cover page is crazy. Chapter 99, A Shadow of Guilt. There are times when men are crushed by the weight they carry on their own backs. Damn, this is pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. So we get Eren or Kruger looking at Reiner. I think his name is Falco. Falco's there. What? I heard the two of you were old friends. I thought it would be a pleasure surprise. Isn't that right, Mr. Kruger? Dang, boy, there's 2 chairs. That's right. Thank you, Falco, for bringing him over. We have a lot to catch up on. I don't even know where to start. Eren has become a savage. Yo, his design is crazy. He looks just like a more badass Levi, honestly. And Reiner's in shock. He's like, impossible. It's impossible. Sit down, Reiner. Ooh, it's about to get real. This is a good seat. You can hear all that's happening on the stage from here. It's just a normal residence building, although it's located to the back of the stage. Many good people are up there right now, peeking from their windows, waiting for the curtains to rise. Right on top of us. Oh, Mr. Kruger, did you hurt your hand? Yeah, it's just a scratch. Reiner, sit down. Ooh, it's getting too real. I don't even know what's going on. Why did Eren have his hand cut? What the hell? And he's demanding stuff from Reiner. Alright, so Reiner takes a seat and he is spooked out of his mind. So, I'll be taking my leave. No, Falco. You should stay and listen too. What? Falco, do as the man says. Oh my God, Reiner is scared. Oh my God, this is gonna be a crazy chapter. Yes, sir. Oh, so we cut to, I guess, the dressing room. Mr. Tybur, it's almost time. Yes, Mr. Tybur is looking at the mirror. My. Did you come all this way just to cheer me on? Welcome to Azumabito household. I hope I'm not disturbing you. I'm sorry. I just came over to see you for a bit. And she looks like your typical Asian woman. I guess that's where... I'm assuming that's the country that Mikasa and Levi are originally from. From Azumabito? Oh no, that's a household. I'm quite unsightly, aren't I? I seem to be rather nervous. You, sir, are very brave. Our family knows this very well. I pray that you will fulfill your duty safely. Much obliged, Miss Kiyomi. Alright, it's time we leave. So why are they leaving? Is something about to go down? Oh my, I didn't see you there. It's been quite a while. Mr. Leonhardt. Mr. Leonhardt? Annie Leonhardt? Is that Annie's dad? Is it? Mrs. Braun, we haven't met since the day we went to greet back your son. I felt uncomfortable refusing the honor I was given. Yes, they even went and reserved seats for us. It's an honor I don't deserve, really. Okay, so that's Reiner's mom, but was it Annie Leonhardt? I think it was. So that's Annie's father? Well, he looks nothing like her. Speaking of which, I heard that Mr. Hoover has passed away sadly. He was sick for quite some time, was he not? Yes, he was very well taken care of by Marley until his very last moment and passed on peacefully. He was always boasting so proudly about how his son has sacrificed everything for Marley. I'm sure your daughter made just as many. She ain't dead. Annie is alive. She promised she'd come back. Yeah. Wow. Damn, something big's about to happen. Like, I see all these little, like, you know how they usually set up, like, little stories and stuff? Or, like, different characters' perspectives when something big is about to, like, go on? That's what's happening here. I can't believe we're holding a declaration of war in this dirty, disgusting ghetto. Even worse is in the windswept outskirts of town. What of the guards? The location is under McGaff's command. Amazing. Even Admiral Garvey is here. The top brass of both the Army and the Navy. To think all the Marleans, armies, keys, figures would gather in the ghetto. That's kind of weird, right? Who set this up? Many ambassadors from nations around the world and noble families close to the Tabars are here too. All the biggest news publishers of the world send their reporters here too. It feels like we are the center of the world. The Tabar family's influence is incredible, although they're Eldians just like us. So we got Zeke, Falco's brother, that other guy, that weird girl Titan. Damn, I forgot their names already. I'm sorry. And the 3 kids, besides Falco. I think her name is Gabby. Wow, and they started playing trumpets. It's starting. Aren't Mr. Braun and Falco here yet? What on earth is taking them so long? Marley's warriors, Captain McGough is calling you. It's starting. Damn, Falco, you're not interrupting this. Reiner is like, he doesn't know what to do. Eren and Reiner. Okay, is he about to speak? Eren, how did you get here? Is that the first thing you can think of asking me? What are you planning to do? The same as you. Oh my god, what? Reiner's like freaking out. You're trying to ask me why? You don't get it? The same as you. It's something you could even call inevitable. What? What? Yo, this is crazy. The lights turn on. Reiner's like freaking out. Wait. Looks like the curtains rose. Oh my god, let's listen. I would like to tell you an old tale. One that took place 100 years in the past. The Eldian Empire. Mr. Tabor, what the hell are you speaking? And then in the curtains you see like what seem to be titans eating people. Took over the world with the power of the titans. The drums are rolling. Since the day the Eldian ancestor Ymir appeared, and until now, countless lives have been lost at the hands of the titans. According to recent studies, the number of those who perished by their hands exceeds the current human population of the entire world, multiplied by 3. An unbelievable amount of human lives, cultures, and human history were stolen away by the power of the titans. This massacre is the history shared by humanity and the Eldians. But when all their enemies were defeated, strife began inside the Eldian Empire itself. That was the beginning of the Great Titan War. The 8 great houses holding the powers of the Titans were caught in an endless circle of conspiracy and betrayal and began killing one another. And wow. That's crazy. There was one lone Marleyan who was able to notice the opportunity this situation presented. That man was Heros, or Heroes, however you want to call it. Because of that man's ingenious use of information, the Eldian Empire killed one another off one by one. And that man, together with the Tabor family, was able to chase off to a faraway island even King Fritz, who was once thought to be undefeatable. Damn, so the Tabors and this Heros guy took over. But the king who had retreated to Paradise Island still held quite the formidable power. He prepared on his island many tens of thousands of titans able to lay waste and ruin the world. Whoa, what the hell? At this very moment, according to the Titan Academic Association, the fact our world is still safe and did not get trampled by oblivion by these titans is nothing but a coincidence. In order to erase that threat, our motherland Marley sent 4 titan shifters to infiltrate the island. Having been defeated, only the armored titan was able to return. In the 4 years since, we have sent 32 ships to scout the waters surrounding the islands. All those ships have disappeared without a trace, which means the evil empire of Eldia lives on to this very day. Did you hear that, Reiner? Wow, so we come back to Reiner and Eren. Isn't that the reason you destroyed the wall? You were trying to save the world, weren't you? 4 clueless little kids were dumped on that island, and they knew nothing. So we cut away to, like, I guess some, I don't even know the audience, but they're officers away, and they're across from where the venue is, where Mr. Tabor is telling a story. Anything out of the ordinary? Nothing to report at the moment. Tell them to report absolutely anything strange, even things that might seem trivial. Understood? Mr. Tabor, he took a break, he's drinking water. Mr. Yeager, you move on to the main gate. Alright. You two, this way. I get this feeling I've seen you somewhere before. What's your affiliation? I'm from Rockwell Base, all the way in the west. I've been recruited temporarily to serve the guard duty. And I don't feel like answering needless questions from Eldian garbage. That's a shame. And there I was thinking how lovely a goatee you're sporting there. Ha! It's Piek! Panzer Squad! Who could that guy be? Who is that? Do not tell me it's Armin, because I will cry right now. Congratulations on keeping up the good work. The girl, Titan, I guess. I forgot her. I don't even know her name. I'm so sorry, guys. She hugged somebody. Piek, this is unlike you. I guess she's in a good mood. In a good mood today. What are you doing? Keep moving. What on earth? They and my cart Titan shared a great bond because we fought together in the war. Didn't you just create a tear in this great bond? That's funny. It's here. So the person led them to a room, an empty room. Huh? Where's Captain Magath? Porco! Who the fuck is that? He cut a rope and they fell somewhere? They're falling. It's like a trap door. What? What on earth is going on? Falco's thinking to himself, what is Officer Braun so afraid of? Mr. Kruger, what is he? I thought they were old friends. Old? From how long ago? If it's more than 4 years ago, the only people Officer Braun could have met would be people from those 5 years he spent on Paradise Island. No, that's not possible. That cannot be. Impossible. No way. Now let us address the real issue of this evening. The story I told you until now was compromised of facts known by everyone. But the truth is actually a bit different. The following is a memory inherited by the Tabor family from the Warhammer Titan. Warhammer. This truth will be publicly revealed today, for the first time in history. It's a truth pertaining to the Great Titan War from 100 years ago. Oh my god, I don't know what's happening. The one to end the Great Titan War was neither Heros, nor was it the Tabor family. It was someone else entirely. The one who ended the Great Titan War, the one who saved the world, was King Fritz. Oh, dun dun dun. Oh my god. The 145th King Fritz, ever since inheriting the power of the original Titan, lamented the bloody and cruel history of the Eldian Empire. He grew tired of the insistent struggle between his own people and felt great pain and sorrow to see Marlene's continued oppression. Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I can't read. I don't know, man. Once he acquired the power of the original Titan, he conspired with the Tybur family and made a great sacrifice in order to put an end to this bloody history of the alien empire himself. King Fritz plotted with the Tybur family and found a Marleyan to play the part of the savior. The man who took on that part was Heros. Huh? Just like we had planned, Eldia came apart with internal strife, and King Fritz, by his own choice, moved as many Eldians to Paradise Island and he could enclose the gates of the walls. At that time, he left word behind that if peace is disturbed, he will mobilize a great number of Titans in retribution. But that was not his real intention. In order to make sure his successor after his own death would continue to pursue his ideals, he made an oath to renounce all war. Oh damn, oh my god, that's a beautiful freaking page. Only those who are of royal blood can use the absolute power of the original Titan to control all other Titans. And this oath to renounce war was manifested and affected only on those who inherited this royal blood. Thus, Karl Fritz's ideals were inherited by each next generation of the king inside the walls as well. And no Titan from Paradise Island has ever attacked us to this very day. Damn, that's a beautiful picture. And we finally get this picture of King Fritz. In other words, the one who protected the world was none other than the detestable king inside the walls. King Fritz, who from all his heart wished for nothing but true peace for the world. That's right, his goal was peace. And the release of Marley from the oppression was all along. If in the future Marley shall rise in power and tries to take away the power of the royal family and the original Titan, I will accept it. What the fuck is going on? If Marley truly wishes to destroy all Eldians, I will accept it. The sin the Eldians committed is so horrible it can never be atoned for. Eldians, Titans, they should have never existed in the first place. This mistake must be corrected. This I also accept. Oh my god, they're showing a picture of somebody like dying. This is crazy. Like their bottom was ripped off. But until the day of retribution comes, I wish that those who dwell inside the walls will be able to enjoy a momentarily safe and peaceful haven. I ask that you allow them just a small gesture. That is a message King Fritz left behind. Gabby's like, what? This is crazy. What is this? If all of this is true, then King Fritz was the one who set the table for Marley and the Tybur family's move to save the world. Why is the Tybur family revealing this story now, on their own accord? If the king inside the walls really never meant to invade the world, then what of the Paradise Island threat theory we all believed in until now? But, says Mr. Tybur, in recent years, a revolt took place in Paradise Island, resulting in the destruction of King Fritz's peaceful ideology. The original Titan's power was stolen by a certain individual. The world is once more in grave danger. There arose a man who wishes to strike back at the peaceful world King Fritz has created for all of us. This traitor to our peace is called Eren Yeager. Ooh. The man willing to fight, injured or not, is right here. The next chapter is number 100. We'll be holding a 100 to 1 special exhibition to celebrate. I don't get that. Okay, but I'm kind of confused, honestly. The thing that confuses me is, like, sometimes I don't know when they're talking about the Marleyans or the Eldians. So the Eldians, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the Eldians are essentially the people on Paradise Island, whatever you want to call it, which lived there and had the power of the Titans or something like that. The Marleyans are the, not King Fritz, but like the other people that, I don't know who the Marleyans are. Those are the guys in the military now trying to train Falco, Gabby, and the other two people to inherit the power of the Titans. And the Beast Titan and Reiner and Annie and Bertolt were sent by the Marleyans to Paradise Island to spy and destroy Paradise Island, like the walls. So in this chapter we find out that King Fritz was actually the main, like who had the original Titan's power. He actually moved out the Eldians to Paradise Island in order to protect the world and seek out true peace and all that stuff, and threaten the Marleyans with him making an army of Titans in order to like retaliate if anything were to happen to the peace. Like that's what I'm confused about. But yeah, oh my god, I'm losing my voice. I like the fact that Eren is actually like, he's like serious savage now. Like I don't even know how to describe it. He's actually put Reiner in his place. He made Reiner scared, and I like that. That's a new side of Eren that I don't remember seeing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end the video there, guys. As always, like the video, comment your opinions down below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, guys. Rafi16 signing out. Have an awesome day. But, says Mr. Tybur, in recent years, a revolt took place in Paradise Island, resulting in the destruction of King Fritz's peaceful ideology. The original Titan's power was stolen by a certain individual. The world is once more in grave danger. There arose a man who wishes to strike back at the peaceful world King Fritz has created for all of us. This traitor to our peace is called Eren Yeager. Ooh. The man willing to fight, injured or not, is right here. The next chapter is number 100. We'll be holding a 100-to-1 special exhibition to celebrate. I don't get that. Okay, but I'm kind of confused, honestly. The thing that confuses me is, like, sometimes I don't know when they're talking about the Marleyans or the Eldians. So the Eldians, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the Eldians are essentially the people on Paradise Island, whatever you want to call it, which lived there and had the power of the Titans or something like that. The Marleyans are the, not King Fritz, but like the other people that, I don't know who the Marleyans are. Those are the guys in the military now trying to train Falco, Gabby, and the other two people to inherit the power of the Titans. And the Beast Titan and Reiner and Annie and Bertolt were sent by the Marleyans to Paradise Island to spy and destroy Paradise Island, like the walls. So in this chapter we find out that King Fritz was actually the main, like who had the original Titan's power. He actually moved out the Eldians to Paradise Island in order to protect the world and seek out true peace and all that stuff, and threaten the Marleyans with him making an army of Titans in order to like retaliate if anything were to happen to the peace. Like that's what I'm confused about. But yeah, oh my god, I'm losing my voice. I like the fact that Eren is actually like, he's like serious savage now. Like I don't even know how to describe it. He's actually put Reiner in his place. He made Reiner scared, and I like that. That's a new side of Eren that I don't remember seeing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end the video there, guys. As always, like the video, comment your opinions down below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, guys. Rafi16 signing out. Have an awesome day.